there, everybody. I am Brad.
And I am Henry.
Yes, you are.
And this means it's time for the best time of the week.
Which is?
What's new Northside?
What is new Northside?
So can you tell these wonderful people what is new?
What's new?
Here on Northside?
So we don't have a lot of new stuff compared to what we had for you guys last week. So we are here to just be a friendly reminder. Because this past Sunday, you would have heard from the pulpit about our fall festival that is coming up on October 2nd. Okay, now this fall festival is going to be from noon to 3 here at the Wadsworth campus, out in the parking lot and out in the fields surrounding the church. And we're going to have hay rides, we're going to have pony rides, we're going to have inflatables, we're going to have a big crazy trampoline bungee thing.
It's going to be great.
We're going to have games, we're going to have, and most importantly, Henry, because you've been working a lot on this.
Yes.
We're going to have food trucks.
Yeah.
So, Henry, tell the people a little bit about the food trucks that we are going to have.
So, I'm going to do what I did last week and pull up these names here because we have a decent amount, y'all.
Yes. It has grown since the last time we've talked to you.
So, these are the confirmed ones. All right. So, we got Ohio Valley Pizza. You heard that last week.
Yes.
We got the Hawaiian Shaved Ice Place.
Yes.
Awakening Coffee.
Yep.
Funnel Cake. But here's two more
These are
hot off the press, baby.
Hot off the press.
So, this place is called Grunt Grub, but so they got like burgers, fries, kind of stuff like that, right?
Yep.
But then we got a barbecue place.
On the rise.
Barbecue. So they got all the goodness.
I think I saw that they have brisket noodles.
Yes, they do. Which I saw, and then they got like barbecued nachos. It looks like.
And they have a salad. So
we're
trying to cover every little base here.
Yep.
To get y'all to come to this and to bring your friends.
Bring the peeps.
Yes, because that is the goal, church. Yes. This is an opportunity for you guys to reach out to people you may know, people that you live next to, family members that maybe would never come with you on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Where they would come with you to come to a festival. Yep. Where we get to hang out, have a good time, eat some delicious food, play some fun games, experience some things together. And then immediately after that, when the festival ends at 3, we're going to be doing an outdoor worship service. And of course, as we've talked about for the last month or so, the goal of this is to get all of the church together to have one worship service together with everyone there. So if it's a typical Sunday, our normal attendance between the two campuses is around 1,000 people. Right. So just from that starting thing, we should have 1,000 people at that worship service following the festival that Sunday, October 2nd. And then we want to invite all those people that have come their way onto this property and just found their way, whether they've been invited or they're going to drive by and see these food trucks and see all this crazy stuff going on, and they're just going to stop in. Right. The whole goal of this is to get people who aren't normally here on this campus. And then a part of that is for us to take the time as a church to worship together as one body. Medina, Wadsworth, 9:30 service, 11 o'clock service. Yeah. Even those of you who are maybe still online, we'd love to see you guys come out since this is all outside and be able to worship everyone together. Yeah, and this is going to be a really cool, like, energizing time. That's the word that like popped in my head. Because I think it's just good for not only us but for our community to have something like this too. Yeah, so we're sending out a bunch of postcards, a bulk mailing of postcards kind of going to the entire area to invite people. Yeah. And then at both campuses, we're going to have invite cards for you guys to take a stack of and give them to people that you know. And we're going to continue to ramp this up as we get closer and closer to October 2nd to... Man, this is an exciting thing, something we've never really done before, and we're pumped about it. And I didn't say this last week, but I should have, too. I want to encourage you, too, like, make sure you keep checking back on that website, too, because there's going to be more information that keeps updating or will change, like I said, just for volunteers and everything else, too, and for all that goodness. Yeah, so www.northside.org. NorthsideWeb.org. That's okay. NorthsideOrg.web. NorthsideWeb.org/FallFest. Yep. And like we said, all the information's there. And then we are going to have some needs for some volunteers. So you can go there and find out what those will be and sign up. Good stuff. That's awesome. So Henry, what else is coming up? So we talked about this last week as well. We got our awesome fall group starting back up. So I'm going to grab this because I can't remember the date right off the top of my head. Yeah. So all of them
the small groups in general are going to start back up, I believe.
Just in September.
Yeah, in September, right?
You know, obviously there's some that you're going to talk about that start on certain days.
Yes.
But a lot of the ours that meet in homes or even here at the church kind of start up all different times where it's good for those people.
And if you want to know more about those specifically, like get those dates and information, contact Eric, and he's going to have all that information for you.
Yeah, that's Eric P. at northsideweb.org.
Yep. But let's get into the more specific ones here. So the men's groups, we have those going to start back up on Wednesday, September 14th. And
that's a PM group.
Yes. Yep. That's going to be from 6:30 to 8.
Yep.
But then we also have the men's Saturday morning one that starts at 7:30 and goes until whenever, kind of.
Yeah, because they do breakfast and then they have study together, and it's kind of just like a good morning of content and community.
Yeah, and that's Saturday, September 17th. But for any of those, like we just said, contact Eric. We really encourage you to be involved in a small group, just because, like you said, life happens better in circles, right?
Yes.
And you need to, I think, especially in this crazy time, it's really easy to kind of section yourself off or section your family off just and go in the craziness. But it's so much better and so much fuller in life when you're connected to a group of people who love you.
Yeah.
So
100%.
That's all I got.
All right. So final thing, this is something we mentioned last week. Robin is going to be leading a trip to Tepic, Mexico in January of 2023. So January 14th through the 22nd. The total cost is going to be $1,800. And there's an initial down payment of $500 that is going to need to be due by the end of October 30th of this year, more specifically. If you would like to find out more information about that, please contact Robin directly. And I know last week we reach out on Facebook, reach out through email, robinh@northsideweb.org, and he'd love to fill you in on more information about that.
100%.
And then secondly, myself and Joey Eakers, our student ministry director of the Next Gen Ministries, we're going to be putting together a trip also to Mexico, to Piedras Negras, Mexico in late April of 2023. And we're having an informational meeting for that on Sunday, September 18th, immediately following the second hour here at the Wadsworth campus. So about 12:15, and we're going to be meeting up in the high school and middle school room, which is 201. So we encourage anyone of any age. This is something we've always done with the high school ministry, where this is their trip that we try to get them to go on. But our vision for it is that this is a joint mission trip between those high schoolers and then also adults of our church. So if you have any interest in going on what I always say is a really good first mission trip, we barely go out of the country. We're like 10 miles across the border down in Piedras Negras, working with Judy in Crossroads Missions. And it's a little bit on the cheaper side too. We're normally like around $850, $900. So if you would like to find out more about that, Sunday, September 18th, immediately following the second hour here at Wadsworth.
Really cool things.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, especially when you get to do something close to home here, and then knowing that you can go far and reach those people too. Good stuff.
Africa, Tepic, wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
All right, guys. Well, we are excited to see you. We cannot wait for this fall festival. We cannot wait for small groups to start up, and we hope to see some of you out and being interested in these mission trips.
Absolutely.
We can't wait to see you guys. See you soon.
See ya.